All right, so this is a computer that's been in here a few times. Don't remember what exactly wasn't working. Some of the keys weren't working, so we had to, I'm slowly remembering, some of the keys weren't working, so we need to get this swapped over. So this is going to be full-on swap, tear down and everything. Hey, thanks for checking out this video. If you like these videos, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. It really, really helps the channel. All right, so on the bottom here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 screws. They're all the same length. Let's get them out. So we have to move everything over: motherboard, hard drive, Wi-Fi, video, everything. Because the way that these guys are built, the bottoms of these computers, forgot them right there, don't actually have the computers in them anymore. All they are is the cover panel. So when you go to take them off, as you can see, there is everything we need to move over. So all of this has to come to this. Slowly start taking stuff apart one at a time. Get the battery out of here. You basically want to tear down from the top. So from the highest component to the lowest component. And then after you've done that, you build up from the lowest component to the highest component. Like magic. Some of these components that are in here can just get moved over without needing really anything. So we just pulled the battery. Right, there we go. So we pulled the battery. We're going to have to remove this. We're going to remove the speaker. Then off to the side. Remove this Daughterboard. Disconnect the ribbon cable. The Daughterboard's out of there. Just got to hold on to these little red rubber grommets, which are vibration dampers. Let's pull these SSDs. One is just a plate, the other one is actually an SSD. Make sure that this cable gets moved over. Power cable. All right, this comes off. Get that back onto that one when the time comes. Hello, AK Gaming. This is very interesting the way this works. Goes through like a conversion board for some reason, instead of just doing that. We'll have to figure that out. All right, start taking some screws out of this stuff. CPU cooler. Two And it is... I'd have to glue this back on here, seeing as this is broken. This is supposed to be... We'll see. So, no cables coming from this side. We have Wi-Fi cables here. We'll get to in just a second. It's a motherboard screw. It's disconnected. That's disconnected. Get this little ribbon up. That is disconnected. Okay. Okay, then this is the touchpad. We remove the touchpad. This is whatever this is. What is this used for? We'll figure out what that actually is. I'm not sure what that is. This we're not going to remove from the board. We're going to just keep it like that. We have one screw in the center. Got this one over here. Is the back corner. We got one right next to it. Right here. It's basically ready to come out. We just need to undo this video connector. And here we go. That is ready to move. Now, undo screw, screw, our hinges. It has 3 screws. Palmrest, just about out. All right, we have the palmrest. We have 3 screws holding the touchpad in. Should be just a plate, which it is. And then this comes out. There's just a little bit of adhesive. Whatever this connector cable is, not sure. Whatever this actually is. Now, that's a interesting route. There's that in there. Go ahead, line this up. That one. Line that up. These cables, strangely enough, just go in here. All right. Fine. One. Back. Back. So something that you have to be aware of is like these, there's actually a dedicated space in here specifically for these Wi-Fi cables. So when you're putting them in there, you got to make sure you're feeding them into this space. Otherwise, you're going to end up with some actual kinking problems. Go. There's that. So I put the whatever this is, because at least I have no clue what this is. It's something though, so that's back in there. Hey there, Editing Chris here. What that little sensor is a magnetic detection sensor, so that when the lid closes, the computer knows to turn the screen off. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. On. That. You got to make sure you get all of your sides underneath. That lifts. That goes down. That goes down. Now we put our metal plate back on here, which goes like so. We got 3 screws. One. 2, 3. So that's back in there. We can put this Daughterboard back in here. Goes over here. Was 2 screws. I thought it was 2 screws. There's 2 battery screws. This one just goes here. It goes there. Well, it ought to. Yeah, that goes there. Goes in front of it. 2, 3, 1. Not that one. These hinges have a nice little indicator on them. There's an X and an arrow. You just put them where the arrows are, not where the X is. The X's mean do not populate. All right, let's get this guy in place. Make sure we have our cables that need to go in here and out of the way so that we're not putting them under stuff. 1. Let's grab my tweezers. This cable, for instance, this cable needs to come this way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we just line it up. And we are in. I don't know why they wouldn't just do that, except for the fact that it's flipping. Yeah, you'd have to flip the cable like that. I see what they did. You might end up having to do that regardless, depending on how this actually ends up looking. All right, screws. That. Not that one, it's this one. It's this one. And it's this one. Next, get our video connector plugged back in. CPU fan. CPU fan. Whatever the heck this connector actually is called. We'll call it a keyboard flipper-upper. Flips the side the keyboard cable is on. Only thing that I can think of. This cable goes here. These cables go under here. There's one, there's two. Grab them both. All right, Wi-Fi is back on. We need to put in there is SATA 1. Oh, look at that. It came with screws. How nice. Move this over just a wee bit. So you guys can see. Came with some screws. How nice. Right, that's in. This thing. There. There's still some stuff to hook up, but we're, like I said, we're building left to right here. That cable, which is trackpad, whatever this little front thing is. And then we have speaker. That is all the cables hooked back up. Let's put our battery back in. Now this, how do you, there we go, look at that. That attaches like that. That attaches like that. I'm gonna toss some screws in this. Put those in there. Let's see if there's any charge on this thing. We do have a charge. See if our keyboard's working now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, bud. Keyboard is working. X, Y, Z. Power. Shut down. Let's get the rest of these screws in there. I'm going to move on to, I got a clone to do. Grab that next. And we just get all the screws back in, and it is done. Hey man, your computer's ready. Yeah, it was pretty straightforward, thankfully. Yeah, yep, bye. Nice. And that's it. This is the Acer AN51751. It's the Nitro, Acer Nitro 15. Yeah, N18C4. That was it. That's how you swap the Palmrest on one of these. Super simple, thankfully. Hey, thanks for watching that video. If you liked that video, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And I stream daily on Twitch at twitch.tv/SpecVengeance. And yeah, if you want to learn more about my services, check out BradentonPCRepair.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.